Okay, we're recording. Welcome everybody, it's John.
Hey, I'm Tim.
And there's Tim. It's their first time doing it like this. This is weird. Still getting the sound stuff figured out, so let us know how that is. But we really weren't prepared for content like of what to talk about.
No.
Not at all. But Tim had a good topic, and I'm like, hey, let's make this our podcast.
Okay, so at work, we have a Halloween costume contest. We got about 40 people in the company. The winner of it is gonna win $100.
That's a serious amount of money.
But we have 5 days to come up with an idea
Yeah.
and have it photographed because it's gonna go on our company website, and some people are gonna go on and vote. The customers will go on there and vote. So I have no clue what to think of for a costume, and I've been online searching. I've seen some funny ones. I've seen inflatable. You've seen the dinosaurs, the T-Rex dinosaurs.
Mm-hmm.
They've got a Triceratops.
Oh, that's unique.
Which is incredible because I've not seen that one.
Is it a two-person one or is it like
No, it's a single person. The back's just kind of
drags behind you. Oh, is it one of them blow like the air blows into it?
Yeah.
I love those. Those are pretty cool.
I've been kind of on a kick of looking at those.
Yeah. Well, I'd say so. You got to come up with something in 5 days.
Yeah, and that's the easiest way to go. And there's poop emojis. I was going to do a Bob Ross, but I think everybody's going to be Bob Ross this year.
Yeah, Bob Ross is a pretty hit theme right now. But you know, it sucks because you left with such short notice, and you know it's not like we have enough money to go out and just go to Party City and spend $100.
Exactly.
So it's like, what do you do?
Some of the inflatables were recent. There was a lot for 60 and down.
Yeah.
So that wasn't terrible.
But I wonder what kind of costumes you can make with nothing. Like
DIY costumes?
DIY costumes. Like what can you make around the house? Like we're gonna look up some stuff while we're talking here, and like Heather and I are. Well, I mean, we had to buy some stuff, so it's not exactly DIY, but we're doing Pugsley and Wednesday Addams.
I was going to say, are you guys doing a couple's costume?
So we're doing a couple's. It's like the first time in a long time.
The Pugsley and Wednesday Addams costume.
Uh-huh.
I'm digging that. That is an awesome idea.
Yeah, she's even got her a doll. She's got her dress, and she's going to get a wig and everything. It's going to be good.
That is a really cool idea.
And all I need is black shorts and a striped shirt. So it's pretty simple. Go to Goodwill, get what I want, and do it.
I saw a really simple Pac-Man costume. Take some cardboard, cut it out into that shape, and then
just kind of
paint it yellow.
That'd be only like one-sided, wouldn't it? I guess you'd make a part for each side.
I mean, here's a...
Yeah,
it's real simple. Most people got some kind of access to cardboard.
That's true. You can go find a dumpster and get some cardboard.
I really like those costumes where it looks like you're on somebody's shoulders.
Yeah.
But it's just your legs, and I saw one the other day. It was a DIY. It was a porta turlet. And it looked like somebody was carrying it. And you open it up, and the guy was actually inside.
Yeah.
So that was really cool.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. But yeah, there's a lot of different types of things you could go for. If your wife has makeup, you can do a lot of stuff like that too. Like just paint some stuff on your face, or goes a girl.
Yeah, because I got the artistic talent of a rock.
Yeah, same. But I like the beef squatch one that you was looking at earlier.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
I'm a huge Bob's Burgers fan.
For all you Bob's Burgers fans out there, I'm really considering being beef squatch this year.
I hope you are, man.
And John has just turned me on to Bob's Burgers. I've watched maybe 3 or 4 episodes. And I was scrolling through and I saw that and I was like, that's perfect. So I'm looking through some of these costumes right now.
I'm seeing a lot of slutty ones.
You gotta type in DIY men's costume.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of just
I'm
women.
not gonna be a slutty anything.
But like, I haven't seen one that's
maybe
actually just like stuff around the house. It's like, it's costumes, people. Like, no one has a polka dotted skirt and Minnie Mouse ears in their closet like this one shows.
I really want it, and I can't find the costume, but I really wanted to be Korg from Ragnarok.
Yeah, I bet that'd be an expensive costume.
Very. Yeah, and I have no clue how to make one. There's some really cool ones out there though. I could shave my head, wear the green shirt, and do the Charlie Brown.
Yeah, I did the. Oh, that's one I did a few years ago. So we took an old sheet, right,
Mm-hmm.
and just cut a bunch of holes in it. And when it's Charlie Brown, as he accidentally cut too many holes into his sheet as a ghost,
Yeah.
and he's walking around. I got a rock. So I got a little bag and put some rocks in it, and but it didn't look right because with the holes in it, you could see me through all of them.
Yeah.
So I actually got some black felt and like cut it and glued it to the inside of the sheet so that way it just looked like black. There's a picture somewhere of me in that, and Heather was she went as Poison Ivy that year.
And then there's always the idea I could go as life handing out lemons.
Dude, you need to do that. So Tim's got this idea, guys, and we need to make it happen somehow. We need to throw him some money or something.
It's not hard to do. I just gotta.
But he wants to put on a costume or wear a shirt that just says life on it. It just says the word life. And take a bag of lemons out on a street corner and just start handing them to people. Because he's life giving lemons. Oh, Lord.
Here's a guy wearing a shirt that just says, it's a white t-shirt and it just drew with the Sharpie. It says Air 404, costume not found.
Oh, that's funny.
That's actually kind of creative.
That's creative, yeah. That's kind of like, oh, I screwed up, so let's be creative.
Super simple, just a Sharpie and a white t-shirt.
Yeah, man. But yeah, like I said, I think if you can do the Bob's Burgers one, do it. Like
I'm really considering doing that.
There's a lot of DIY, but it's hard to find any that's true DIY because it seems like most of them's like, oh, if you happen to have Minnie Mouse ears and a polka dotted crinoline laying around, you can freaking throw that on and be Minnie Mouse.
Yeah, because I always keep those handy.
Yeah, we all keep those handy. Yeah. I think they're more, people now are DIYs like, oh, go to the store and buy a bunch of stuff and do it yourself, not.
I'd love to be the angry chicken while I'm sitting here looking at your angry chicken picture.
Oh, the Mark Fun Jones there. Yeah, that's a pretty good one.
I'm admiring all your artwork around here and how many characters there could be.
That's true.
The dinosaur on the wall. I mean, is that T the Rex up there?
That's a T Senior.
Okay, it's T Senior.
So T the Rex is technically T Junior.
Grandpa T.
That's Grandpa T right there. He's a big one.
They've got costumes. I could be him. I see Stallone over here in First Blood.
Yeah, none of us has got the physique to pull that off.
Oh, I could totally be him.
You could be like... Yeah. You'd be more like Bob's Burgers when he was tripping on the pills and he was trying to beat Burger Boss. And he had the bandana on and his sleeves ripped off. That would be more like...
Who else we got up here? We got Alf.
Yeah,
I could totally be an Alf. I eat a cat and go to Melmac.
Dude, no one would know who you are, though.
That
saddens me. Like, no
They'd
kids.
Be like, oh, are you a koala bear?
Yeah. But the thing about Alf, though, it did not age well.
Did not.
Like, the humor and just the comedy. Now, I like it because it was one of my favorite shows as a kid.
But yeah, the comedy is not a generational transition.
You go a screw top head guy from Puppet Master. I have my Tom Devlin sculpture over here.
I'll tell you, if I could find a way to do that up with the prosthetics and the cones and drill head and all that, oh yeah.
But
I got to be like this tall.
Yeah, that's true. So on another Halloween note, this is the most haunted time of the season.
I've heard that.
Yeah, so they say this is the witches' holiday. I'm not saying anything negative towards witches because there are real witches out there, but this is like a. They say this paranormal activity always heightens around this time of year. Now, me and you go to a lot of places that are very, very haunted.
Yeah.
I don't think I notice a difference in Halloween, other than usually have a bunch of kids that are ruining the moment.
For us, yes, that is probably the biggest thing for us in the October season, in the paranormal season.
Yeah.
It's really just everybody wants to come out and experience it now.
Yeah.
And that's probably the biggest problem. But yeah, the Halloween October 3rd or 31st, sorry. I changed the holiday.
You changed the date, man.
Yeah, the veil is supposed to be thinner, the separation between the spiritual world and all that.
I think the cold has a lot to do.
Yes.
It seems like when it's cold, we get way more. Like we spent all summer making these videos, and they were good. We had some things happen, but it's
But
just.
if you think about it, most of the stuff, it's been on a stormy day.
Mhm.
Because they say, as you know, paranormal feeds off the energy.
Yeah.
The cold, the dense energy in the air um, helps feed that. In the wintertime is definitely.
Yeah. Well, it's just weird because and two, I think a lot of it has to do with you have less outside noise interference. You don't have the bugs creaking and screeching.
Yeah.
Um, I prefer, and I know Tim won't agree with this, but I prefer to film in very cold weather because you're not sweating your balls off.
Okay, hold on. No, I am not insulated.
Okay, yeah, I give you that. You're not fat like I am.
Insulated.
That's a polite way of saying I'm fat.
Other than that, no, I actually do like filming in the winter. Less crowds, less foliage, so you can actually see what it is you're trying to get to film.
It gets darker earlier, so you don't have to set up till midnight just to film.
My number one, no bugs.
Yep.
I hate
and snakes.
the bugs.
Remember you stepped on a copperhead not long ago.
We were talking about going filming. That's why I got my big boots on now.
Yeah. Or you snake bite boots.
Oh yeah, I am safe in these.
I don't know, man. Some of them freaking things they just dig right down in it. But yeah, dude, you stepped on a flipping copperhead.
3-foot copperhead.
And the thing didn't even act like it wanted to bite you. That was weird.
I was so lucky.
You got lucky, man.
Got attacked by a bird the other day. We were looking at a place.
Yeah. Yeah.
Almost got attacked by 30, 40 hornets.
Dude, I stuck my head. We're in this abandoned house, guys, is gonna be epic. We're waiting till the hornets die. Ain't gonna lie. But we're walking through and okay, this place is really creepy. And Tim actually caught some video. Got some really good paranormal evidence on video, but I'll get that in a second. I stick my head through the little door and I look to the left and I see this hornet's nest just covered in them. It was kind of cold, so they weren't moving too much, but they started to maneuver around a little bit as we were moving around.
Enough to show us they were alive.
Yeah, and we're like, okay, let's back up and punt here. And Tim got some footage of a. You want to tell me?
I wanted to take a quick, just 4-minute clip that I had shot. It was basically just to see what the place looked like, because after we leave, it's kind of, what did this room look like? So I kind of did a walkthrough video, and I wanted to show the walls or the hornets. But as I was walking through, I caught some really cool evidence.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to share.
No, wait, just hold on to it for the video. Yeah.
No, okay, hold on.
Yeah, hold on to it. But it's right there in front of you. You didn't even notice it though.
But I never go back and look at my footage. And I've mentioned that several times. I don't look at my footage. I just clip it from one end to the other so it transitions easier. And that's what I release. I usually don't put overlays with music and anything else.
Yeah.
And I just happened to go back and look at this, and it caught my eye, and I was just like, John, you got to see this. Look at this. I made him look at it like 10 times.
Yeah, you can't. You're like, dude, check this out. And I'm like, oh shit, man, that's some pretty good footage.
Yeah.
Often you get something like that, and it looks like we capture stuff every time we're out, but you don't know how much we actually film to get those things on camera.
Which I'm really grateful that this day and age, it's on like an SD card. Because could you imagine having to use real film that you only get one shot at it?
Oh yeah.
How much film we would go through?
Oh my God. We wouldn't be able to afford to do this.
No.
Because of how much film we'd go through.
It would be pure audio.
Yeah.
Very little actual photos and footage.
Yeah. But something I'm changing is I'm going to start using a digital recorder on my investigations because I think that's going to help out a lot. But anyways, I'm kind of, this is our first one and we didn't have any topics, so I'm kind of stabbing at things to talk about here. Yeah. We've both been doing stuff all day and we're, gotten to the point where we're actually about to go film and we're just letting it get kind of dark.
I'm really excited about the legend of the tree.
Yes.
And that's where I'll leave that because that is such a good teaser. Look at that. That's such a teaser. The legend of the tree. Wait, what?
Oh yeah. It's a tree, and there's a legend.
And it's not the one we just released in the videos.
No, this is different. It's a new
different. Yeah, this is a whole
new
different
location.
place.
We actually got all new locations coming up.
Yeah.
Since we may revisit that one cemetery. Maybe we'll see. But no, I mean here right now we got so many. We got a lot, like several new locations we're going to film.
Yes, and I know people have really been wanting us to put out some fresh locations that haven't been out there.
That's hard to do when you can't travel as much.
And I mean, even when you do travel, you end up filming something, and people are like, "Oh, well, they filmed this, or these people just filmed this." And
yeah, I can't tell you how many times I hear
somebody hasn't filmed.
Like I think the most asshole comment I get is Omar filmed here, James filmed here,
Yeah.
Mo. I hate it when they say Mo because everybody knows I fucking hate that son of a bitch, and they're like, oh, yeah, Mo filmed here, or the ones that really get me is like, oh, you should go collaborate with this guy.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's enough talking about somebody. That's enough.
That's for the Grind My Gears episode.
That's for the Grab My Gears episode. Yeah, we'll have to do one where we talk about what bugs us on YouTube.
Tweak your melon, buddy.
Yeah, that torques my nut.
I ate some crickets the other day.
Oh God, dude, you're weird. Yeah, Cindy sent them to me, and I'm like, these are meant for Tim.
Yeah, and you brought them to me, and I was expecting to eat them right there. I had John bring me the crickets at work. He dropped them off at work. I was going to do it right then and there at work with John sitting there. And then I got home because he left.
I had Heather with me.
Yeah,
we were out
Heather
shopping,
with
and there's
you.
the only chance I had to run them by that day.
So I ended up going home, and I'm like, all right, I'll do it right now. Boom. I started the live stream, ate the crickets.
I was going to do it with you, but you didn't reply to my text message I sent.
I saved you a bag.
Okay. Well, I wasn't gonna eat it.
It's like eating a dried leaf.
See, the thing is, my wife's her biggest fear is crickets.
She ain't gonna kiss you after you eat
I know,
crickets.
and I can't do it.
And I'll tell you,
I don't care to do it. Like, it doesn't bother me, but it bothers her so much. Like, I mean, she has a genuine fear of them. Not just, oh, I don't like them. She is terrified of crickets.
Yeah.
A freaking tarantula could crawl across the carpet.
Spiders.
Worse.
Okay.
Like, you'll still go where they're at.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, like, if she was on that trail and there was a big cricket, there would be no going past it. She would be ready to go back and get in the car and go home. Like, she genuinely is terrified of crickets.
Oh, the cave crickets are bad too.
Yeah, I don't. Oh man, when we first got married, in the first house we lived in, it was like a damp area. And what wound up happening is a spring came up under the house. And we had to tear the house down. Like a natural spring just decided one day it was going to bubble up under my house. So, but anyways, so it always was damp underneath, and we get crickets inside the house because they were always up underneath it. And there were those big, the cellar crickets they call them.
Oh, yeah.
The big, fat, juicy ones, man. She'd lose her shit. I'd have to go catch it and throw it outside, and boy, she could not handle. She'd be standing up on the bed yelling for me to come get a cricket.
Which is funny because of on the wall, the family member fly.
Okay, so it was a mosquito that landed on her. This is okay. People won't think we're like awful now. She's gonna hate me for talking about this. But anyways,
You did and I did.
so there was we keep a very, very clean house, but there was it landed on the stairwell wall, and it became one of them funny things. It just died there, and it wasn't like crushed or stuck to it. It's just like it had landed there, and it was there. We moved in here. It landed like that year, and like 2 years later, it was still up on that wall, and it was like a running joke. Me and her never said anything about it for like a year. But we both would like think about it every time. Be like, I wonder if she's gonna knock that thing off, or I wonder if he's gonna clean that thing off the wall.
Little family.
It became like a little family mosquito. It's dead, but it's still stuck to the wall. And one day Tim was walking down the stairs, and Heather was standing by him. I was behind him, and Tim took his hand and swatted it away. And we're both like, no, you got rid of her. It sounds so stupid, but that's the truth.
Oh goodness.
That's what happened.
I felt bad about that too.
But yeah, it's all funny. You know, we all do weird stuff, and it wouldn't do anything wrong. It wasn't like it's in the kitchen or anything.
So have you got any upcoming plans for the beginning of your podcast?
Yeah. Well, see, it's just kind of hodgepodge because I mean, how long have I had this equipment? 2 years now.
Yeah,
And I'm just now figuring out how to use it, and I don't know. I think I would like to get Tim to be a partner in it if he could, and kind of co-host it with me. It's going to be a patron only, so I'd have to make a tier designated towards it. So, you know, Tim, I could share profits with Tim, but that's a between us thing. I don't know why I'm talking about that on here.
Thanks for telling them your business.
Yeah, for real.
Wow.
Wow.
What
Yeah.
else can we get out of them, guys?
Yeah, what else? Y'all know how much money I make?
I see a
You'll
guitar
laugh.
case. Is that a musical instrument in there, or do you keep your Tommy gun?
Well, the guitar's behind me.
Well, that's what I figured. I see the
Yeah.
guitar over there, but the case over here. You wouldn't keep it in there to
Well,
protect
I
it,
mean,
so you got, like, a
I might
Tommy gun.
have something in there that's illegal. I don't know.
I mean, it's one of those cases that's got the gun built in. You ain't even got to open it. You just hit the button. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm ready for war.
If not, we should definitely build it.
Yeah, we definitely should. No, it's just an emptied guitar case. It's I got my Martin here. It's an old one.
I figured I would describe little things that he wouldn't notice.
Yeah. Yeah, he's describing things in. This is how much.
It's like our road trips.
Yeah.
Road trips. I've got this thing where we're riding along, and I just start anything I see, I blurt it out. You know, whatever the billboard says, or a store, or anything. I just blurt out the most random stuff all through the drive, and it's become a kind of a running joke with us on the road trips. And that's kind of a little taste of what you're getting here now.
Is
Like
this
the
kind
little
of
alien creature.
bullshit? Yeah, I got a couple of.
No, he's got a Nikon. It looks like he's retired it.
Yeah, that's my
It's
original.
one of his
camera.
first cameras.
That was
wasn't
my
it?
first camera.
Yeah,
Very,
I
very
remember
first
you
camera.
taking pictures that we were out one of the last times you used it, and it had incredible low light still picture
Well, in still pictures, it does.
with the zoom in too, because usually it gets real grainy when you zoom in.
Yeah, it's got a really good digital. I mean, it's actually really, really good for photography. It's actually a cheap camera. You know, like I paid like $300 for it early
Walmart?
on. Actually, I ordered it online.
Not a
I think
sponsor.
Amazon or something. Yeah, not sponsored. But yeah, I used it, and for some reason, in all those old videos, a common question I got asked a lot was, "Do you wear mascara?" Because for some reason, it made me look dark around the eye, like, you know, like not like dark eyes, but like around my eyelids, and it looked like I was wearing eye makeup.
I don't know what happened. Every time I filmed with this camera, I had like kiss makeup on.
Like it almost like
Roll.
the way the way it filtered. Jinx was not. But like it really enhanced my eyelashes. So like my eyelashes really were like the
You
darkness.
have
of it.
luscious long eyelashes. Let me.
I
Tell
know
you.
my wife tells me that all the time.
Yeah.
She says she was
I heard her
jealous.
say it. That's where I was.
She's jealous
I was
of my
quoting
beautiful
you.
eyelashes. But anyways, so yeah, I used it for a long time, and now it's officially retired, and it's mainly because I left batteries in it and they corroded.
Now I see your U.S. map behind you. Is that to mark where you've been, or to get ideas of where you want to go?
It's just to look pretty behind me and cover up the wall.
Wow, way to roll with that one, bro.
Yeah,
Sorry, guys. You just did not go with that.
I did not go with it at all because it's the truth, man. It's just there to. I mean, I
won't
like
sit
it.
here and like throw darts at it for my next idea of where I want to go.
Well, I
That's how
want
I
to do
moved to
that.
Tennessee. I took a map on a wall like that, literally, while I was in Florida, and I threw a dart and said wherever it lands, because I wanted to live in the mountains, and I grew up in South Florida, oceans, I mean everything like that, flat. And I always said I wanted to live in the mountains. It was either the Colorado Rockies or the Smoky Mountains. So I threw a dart with my eyes closed and said whichever one it lands closest to, that's what I'll do. And that's how I ended up here.
Good story, man.
Thanks for reminding me with your map.
Yeah. They probably didn't hear me too well because I had my face turned away from the microphone. But
Yeah, it's enough.
it's enough. But yeah, we should one day, like when we actually start making money doing this, um, throw a dart somewhere in the United States and go exactly where it lands.
Yeah.
Like the closest town, go there and spend a couple days and just experience it. I think that'd be a good idea. It'd be nice to be able to do that.
Close our eyes and do it because I'm
Yeah.
pretty good at darts. So
I'm a decent.
there's a few places I specifically want to see. So you step me throw some darts at it with my eyes open, and we're going to those places.
Yeah, for real. I think blind dart throwing.
Blind dart throwing. That'd
Just
be a great idea. Oh,
like even get spun around and kind of point in
Yeah.
the direction.
throw a hatchet at it.
Oh, a hatchet.
We'll go outside with it. Throw a hatchet at it.
You getting like manly kind of
Yeah.
thing. You know, screw darts, man. Let's
I got
throw
my boots on today. I'm like a big boy.
Yeah, you're like a big
I'm
boy.
a grown up.
I'm an adult. But got a little Lonely Island there for a second.
Woo.
But I think the podcast will work out good. We'll see if Tim's gonna be a co-host or not. I think
It's a little bit more smooth. We've attempted this before. We did try to attempt it on video. So essentially, we were making a video and not a podcast.
yeah, it's true.
We went about it completely wrong.
But no, I think the format and the way we're going to do it from now on is I will have a subject matter, something that I'm going to have studied on and know all the details about, and we're going to get together and me and Tim, I'm going to lay these facts out. Me and Tim will discuss them,
I'll get
and I think
scientifical with you.
yeah, I think that'll be our best route to go, just because. It's more of a natural conversation. We're literally talking about what we think about things and all that stuff. So
Yeah.
but yeah, this is a good first one. I mean, it sucked, but you know, that'd
I
be the
had
idea.
fun hanging out and talking.
Well, yeah, it was fun hanging out and talking.
I mean, I hope they learned a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And I appreciate them being here listening to this because
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we're looking at each other like, what?
I lost.
You completely zoned out,
I
bro.
stopped.
Dude, yeah.
Yeah.
You just completely. I was like,
I was trying to work on an idea and I couldn't do two things at once.
I think it's time for us to call this one quits. We appreciate it, Patreon. I love you guys. Let me know what you think about this. I mean, this is not the only content I'm going to put on here, but I'm going to put a lot of other bonus stuff from the videos. I'm still going to do the what I call it, static camera videos. It's just been super busy here with Halloween, and I've been trying to get these videos, and it's honestly I've hit a lot of fails and took a lot of losses, but it's gonna be good. They got the 5 nights of Halloween coming up, so I look forward to that. But anyways, y'all keep them straight up there.
Giggity.